Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Today, lecture number 5, exanthema or rash. What is it? It is something on the skin due to toxic, allergic, inflammatory or metabolic disorders of the whole organism. Classification. Type of rash due to elements, rosella, macula, papula, lata. You know all these variants from dermatology. Due to size, small rash up to 2 millimeters, middle rash up to 5 and more than 5 large elements of rash. Form can be right, can be wrong. Homogeneity, very important factor. Or all elements of rash are same, or rash consists from different elements, polymorphic rash. Next important factor, localization, symmetric, asymmetric and prevalence on some anatomic zone of skin. Abundance of rash, single, few elements, unabundant, moderate amount of elements, and intensive rash, very many elements of it. Transformation during dynamics of disease. Element can transform into some other element or can disappear with some secondary formation on the skin. Appearance of rash. Early appearance, first 2 days of disease, middle, third, fourth, and fifth, and later it is a late appearance of rash. Exanthema, very important diagnostic sign, and if it appears, we can put right diagnosis more quickly than without rash. Main reasons of rash: dermatology diseases, bites of insects, allergic reaction, chemical irritation of the skin. Frequency of exanthema at different infectious diseases is different. Some diseases, for example measles, rash usually present. Some diseases, for example typhoid fever, frequency of rash less than 30% of cases. And facultative, average middle variant, rubella, spotted fever, up to 70% of all form with typical syndrome of rash. Differentiation of rashes by the kind of element, by localization, by the day of appearance, by stages of spreading, and by dynamics of development of these elements. From dermatology you remember rosella, spot, round spot, small up to 5 millimeters, pink or red. It is very important, it disappears during pressure on the skin. Some different variant of rosella can be present during some typical diseases. For example, Rosella elevata. It is a rosella which can be palpated, like some formation at the skin, but it is small. Macula or spot. Very frequent element of rash, like rosella, but large, more than 5 millimeters, and doesn't disappear during pressure on the skin. Like rosella, it is a reaction of vessels of microcirculation on the presence of some antigen or antigen-antibody reaction. Spotted rash can be small, large. Sometimes it has high diagnostic importance. Next very popular element, papula, in English papula, nodus. This element doesn't have cavity like two previous. Pay attention. Inflammatory papula appear due to proliferation of epidermis and infiltration of papillary layer of the derma with dilation of vessels. Color of papula like color of spots, pink. Size from 1 till 20 millimeters. No, due to size classification you see. Due to some specific form, papula has its own classification. Due to surface, due to foam, due to flat, sharp or not. But in infectious diseases, usually typical papula take place. All these variants more typical for dermatology diseases. Note, you see, typhoid fever, it is a regional combination, rosella and papula, due to same mechanism of its appearance. Erythema. Erythema, like previous, without cavity inside, it is a large hyperemia of the skin. It appears as a result of confluence of large spots, for example, at measles on the cheeks, infectious erythema of Rosenberg, or of local inflammation. Most typical disease with erythema, it is erysipelas, due to typical manifestation name. We divide erythema and erythema nodosum. It is not same. Erythema nodosum, it is a typical manifestation of some autoimmune process into the organism. Usually nodules behind skin with erythema, painful. Treatment is prolonged. This element resistant to specific treatment. Specific erythema take place during very many infectious diseases with viremia or bacteremia. It is a hood sign and gloves and socks signs. What is it? It is a hyperemia of neck, face, or distal part of extremities. Typical for some infectious diseases includes canicular fever, dengue fever, rickettsiosis, epidemic spotted typhus. Compare this salmonellose typhoid fever. During typhoid fever, face, a typical variant of duration, is pale. Epidemic spotted typhus, typical face and typical eyes with hyperemia. Tubercle, non-cavity formation due to some specific inflammation inside it. Palpation of this element shows its size, density, and deepness. Color can be different, usually pink-red or yellow-red. Few diseases, infectious diseases, can be accompanied with this element of rash. Most popular, it is a visceral leishmaniasis, Kala-Azar. Nodus, large formation, deeper than usual rash, layer of derma and hypoderm due to specific granulomatous inflammation. Usually typical for chronic diseases, syphilis, lepra, and for rheumatic diseases. Blister or urticaria without cavity, element which can appear and disappear very quickly. Typical more often for toxic allergic dermatitis due to edema. And this rash can spread into the skin from one region to second region. So in first region it disappears, in second region appears. It can be white, pink, sometimes yellowish, sometimes red. Usually this element of rash is accompanied with skin itch. You see example and characteristics of this kind of rash. Vesicle, small formation with cavity inside, cavity with serous or serous hemorrhagic fluid due to exudation, due to inflammation inside it. Most typical, everybody meets this variant, it is a vesicular during chickenpox or herpes labialis. Severe disease with vesicula, it is a smallpox, but now due to vaccination this disease absent on the earth. Pustula, like vesicle with cavity, but fluid is purulent. It is the main difference between vesicula and pustula. It is a kind of fluid inside. Usually, pustula is surrounded by the halo of hyperemia, like ring, red or pink ring around this element. Bulla or bubble. Formation with fluid inside can be present one or more cameras inside. Bubble typical for anthrax, for erysipelas, for exudative erythema, severe diseases, toxicoallergic, such Stevens-Johnson syndrome or Lyell syndrome. Hemorrhages. First of all, if blood moves outside the vessel, it transforms with the change of color: red, blue, green, yellow, hazel, gray. And all these plays of physical action disappear usually in 3 weeks. Petechia, small hemorrhage up to 2 millimeters, can appear on the normal skin or together with other element of rash, for example, rosella and rickettsiosis. After regression, brown pigmentation. Purple, 2 to 5 millimeters. Ecchymosis more. Color and general characteristics are same because of it is a blood into the connective tissue behind skin. All these elements are primary morphological elements of rash. Secondary can appear after these primary elements. You see classification list of secondary elements. Primary element can finish by transformation into the secondary elements: dyschromia, scales, crusts, erosions, ulcers, and scar. I consider no reason to pay attention on this. You understand what I tell about. It is a secondary elements and can't be primary. Desquamation, you remember from dermatology. Small desquamation, large desquamation. For example, large desquamation, it is scarlet fever. Large desquamation, it is yersiniosis, sometimes measles. Crust classification: serosal, purulent, hemorrhagic. Due to kind, you understand. To is some characteristics of secondary element depend from characteristics of primary element, of course. Predominant localization is important for some diseases. stages of ration, dynamics of it is very important if it is present. For example, stages of spreading typical for measles and non-typical for other children infections. Duration of presence of elements and repeated ration or repeated appearance of new elements of fresh in few days after appearance of first wave can some importance due to clinical situation, of course. Very important kind of element, secondary, primary effect. This is specific damage of skin into the place of introduction of causative agent, usually bite of some insects, with regional edema and lymphadenitis. Primary effect you met during dermatology. It is a chancre. Primary effect typical for rickettsiosis, for leishmaniasis, skin leishmaniasis. In general, it is a clinics of primary effect. It is a place of contamination. DIC. It is a complication of some severe duration of any disease. DIC can be complication of pneumonia, influenza, coronavirus infection, pathological duration of pregnancy, and very many diseases. Therefore, it is a secondary pathogenetic process. It has few stages. Classification can be different in different countries. Of course, we must take coagulation test, full coagulation test, and check blood vessels, check proteins into the blood, and some other factors. You see example due to time of appearance. First, second day. Herpetic infection. It's very many. Scarlet fever, pseudotuberculosis, erythema nodosum. 3 to 5 days. Hemorrhagic spotted fevers, Brill diseases, dengue fever, and strongly dangerous Lassa, Marburg, and Ebola. Sixth and more day of appearance of rash, not very popular and present by Tsutsugamushi fever, infectious mononucleosis, paratyphoids, generalized form of salmonellosis. Of course, we tell about rash like manifestation of infectious disease, not like about complication of our treatment. Now you see, in enema, it is a rash on mucous layers, eyes, mouth cavity, oral cavity. It is a measles, rubella, herpes, chickenpox. Rash together with jaundice, rash together with hemorrhagic syndrome, rash together with pneumonia, tonsillitis, diarrhea, meningitis, of course. All this combination can help to put right diagnosis. You see an edema at oral cavity. You see abundant maculopapular rash at measles. Same. Typhoid fever you see. Typical rash for rickettsiosis. Vesicular rash, at the center upper part. Typical raspberry tongue for scarlet fever, and large desquamation after scarlet fever of the feet. All these small dots are primary effects during anthrax. This primary effect you see. An edema on the hot palate, hemorrhagic exanthema during meningococcal infection to the very severe duration, smallpox, typical large rash vesicles with serous or serous hemorrhagic condition. Reaction on the vaccine, herpes zoster, primary effect like ulcer, skin leishmaniasis, necrosis during meningococcal infection, very severe, dangerous for patient life, Lyell syndrome, epidermal necrosis, autoallergic with very high lethality. For today that's all, my colleagues. Next lecture next Friday. Good luck.